Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's quick video, I wanted to go over some recent pickups from That 80s Toy Shop in Bricks and Minifigs in Southtown, Buffalo. You guys know me, I always head out to Buffalo to go visit my beautiful girlfriend, and this week is her birthday, so I stopped by for the weekend to hang out with her, and I had a little bit of time on Saturday, and Sunday, so I stopped into these two respective stores and got some great stuff. So, to start off with, I want to go over all the Lego stuff that I got at the Bricks and Minifigs in Buffalo, Southtown. I have a little pamphlet here if you guys were curious. So some of the stuff that they offer here, I'm sure you guys can pause the video and take a look at it, but it is a really great place. And I haven't had a pamphlet like this from any of the Bricks and Minifigs places that I've gone to. So definitely check that place out. But some of the stuff that we did get, number one, actually, I'll throw that to the side because that is for later. But we got some assorted minifigs. The two that I want to show off first, there's some custom ones I kind of added to it. But the gun and the chest piece did not come from Bricks and Minifigs, but everything else did. I made this custom Fallout Joshua Graham figure. So if you guys are Fallout fans, hopefully that makes sense. And the next up here, I was trying to rebuild a Clutch Powers. I just need a better hairpiece, but the legs and the torso are accurate. So I'm a big fan of that. And I should have the actual minifig of Clutch Powers coming from eBay very soon. So we have that as well. And then the rest of them, I believe, are all official. Number one, we do have from Overwatch, Lego Hanzo. And I thought he might be valuable in the future, so I picked him up. We have this little Aqua Raiders guy. This was a line that I had when I was younger, so it's kind of fun getting these minifigures back. And he's not focusing, but there you go. You see him. And then finally, from Lord of the Rings, and we'll see why in a second, I did get, what is it, Bard the Bowman. He's probably my favorite character from the whole series. Love Bard. So we have that as well. And then the last two things that I did get. Number one, speaking of Lord of the Rings, for 15 bucks, I found this kind of like broken up, pieced out, I think it's like the Elrond, I don't know, but like the meeting of the Fellowship, but it's a really expensive set when you have the whole thing, and this is like one half of it, but for 15 bucks, I was like, this is really cool. It has the ring there. It even has the little Eye of Sauron feature, which I thought was really cool. So I'm going to try to rebuild this, but at the very least, it will be a nice little display for my Lego Lord of the Rings minifigures, so that is really cool. All right, so we have that, and the last Lego thing that I will show off here. I'm going to take these guys all off screen. Oh, who did I just drop there? I guess Joshua Graham. I'll dump him off. But this is really cool. I haven't seen these at the other Bricks and Minifigs, but they have these like your next project bags, and in one of them I found the Lego Dimensions Ghostbusters story pack. And you guys know me, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, and they didn't make a lot of Lego Ghostbusters stuff for the original series or the female Ghostbusters movie, but this is from the women's Ghostbusters movie, and this is like their base. So I have Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse, and it only made sense that I had the HQ for the female Ghostbusters because I have their Ecto-1 and everything else. And speaking of that, it came with the little Ecto-1 build. So that is really, or Ecto, I don't know what they call this one in the movie, but this is really cool. That was a great find for me. For 20 bucks, I was able to grab this. It's not really that expensive or anything. It's not really like a set that is super popular, but at least for me, finding even just one piece of Lego with the Ghostbusters print on it was super cool. All right, so the rest of the stuff here is what we got from That 80s Toy Shop, and I actually ended up selling my entire G.I. Joe A Real American Hero collection. I just got tired of it, guys. I couldn't do it anymore with 3 3/4 inch. It was just too much, and they were all loose, and they were kind of gross, and just like old. I just couldn't do it anymore. Shout out to all the great people that I bought stuff from. Blast from the Past Toys and Comics, That 80s, Orion Collectibles, and Depew. Shout out to all of them, but I just couldn't do it anymore with the Real American Hero. It was just too much. They were too little, and it was just too much. All right, so I traded that in and kind of store credit and mixed my rewards points at that 80s Toy Shop. It's one of the best reasons why I shop there is the rewards points. I was actually able to work up to a $100 certificate for whatever for my points, and I used that to buy this in-box Resident Evil Toy Biz 2-pack featuring Hunk, who's probably my favorite Resident Evil character. I'm a huge fan of him and just a normal zombie, but I'm a big fan of Toy Biz. I love all their toys, Marvel Legends, WWE, the Legendary Comic Book Heroes, love all of it. So to have an in-box Resident Evil toy, that is pretty sweet. There is some damage on the back here, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it is in box. It is super cool, and the $100 is a pretty decent price tag for this. Ooh, is there a little dent there? Can I pop that out? Beautiful. There we go. Awesome, but that just looks so cool. I love that he's got the shotgun, the little pistol there. It just looks amazing. So we have to find some bubble wrap for that because that is really, I gotta be careful with that. Speaking of Lego, for $5, I just thought this was kind of cute. This little like McDonald's Grimace poly bag, like a little Grimace car. What year is this from actually? $19.99. So a $19.99 McDonald's Lego poly bag. So we have that as well, which I thought was kind of cool. It's for $5. I also grabbed a Gore the God Butcher. I'm going to try to get back into, well, not try to, but I'm going to work with the current Marvel Legends collection that I have. But I really always wanted this figure. And they didn't have him loose, but I found him for $20 in box, which I thought was decent, cheaper than retail. But I love the idea of this character, and I love the figure itself. So I will be unboxing it on the channel fairly soon. Keep an eye out for that review if you are interested. Get that bag out of the way. The only loose figure that I grabbed was just this hood for $10. I thought the body, I could use that for just like average civilian in a display, and he comes with 2 guns and a cool head sculpt and a little cape, so we got that as well. But this is what I use most of my store credit on. I did save some of it, but I don't know what it was. It was a big Lord of the Rings weekend for me. I found at that 80s this in-box Helm's Deep battle set action figure pack. So we have Aragon, who else? I think it's, Aragon, King Theoden, Gimli, there's Gimli, Legolas, and then Haldir. So this is really cool. I love the background there. You can see it's like the gates of Helm's Deep. And then on the back here, there's this awesome artwork. I just love how with like a description of the Battle of Helm's Deep, which is just so cool. So this was something that I could not pass up for $60. I was looking at the prices online. I thought that was really fair, and it's in really good condition. So another Toy Biz product that I can add to the collection, and that is just so beautiful. This is just such like a nice display piece. I feel like you could just have it like that. I mean, this is like the main characters of the Fellowship, at least the cool ones. Or you could display it like that on the back. And sorry, my camera can't really pick up all of this, but I just thought that was so cool. So folks, that is going to be it. My review of everything that I picked up this weekend in Western New York at That 80s Toy Shop and Bricks and Minifigs South Buffalo. I'm not sure what I'll title the video, but I'll try to fit that in there somewhere. And as always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.